justice and peace and equality. Now the world they will see.
Gang Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast with Change Starts a Conversation. We're back with Ms. Pam Delancy, candidate for Georgia Congressional District 10. Man, boy, during the break, we were talking about this Georgia economy and how it relates on a federal level, how you're going to be fighting for the constituents of Georgia at the White House. And man, we got a sticky situation when it comes to the economy. Our president, just making the money that he made. I think it was about $2 billion.
$2 billion last year.
Why is the wealth not trickling down? Where is it trickling down?
Exactly. So, I totally agree with that. You talk about, everybody say, but he's a great businessman.
Right.
Well, a great businessman and a great leader take care of their followers.
Absolutely.
So, we're all here in America. He's our leader. And if you had an opportunity to make $2 billion, then you should have spread that wealth so everyone could have capitalized on that and enriched themselves and their families as well.
Absolutely.
If you're looking out for your family, if your family deserves a steak, we just asking for chicken and some dozen of eggs. That's all we're looking for.
Come on,
we don't have to have the lobster every night.
Absolutely.
But the American people should not have to be suffering when we live in the greatest economy in the United States. Well, not the greatest economy anymore, but the greatest country is what I meant to say. It's definitely not the greatest economy.
Absolutely.
Because we have too many people suffering.
Wow.
We have too many people decide, should they pay rent? Should I get my medication? Or can I put gas in my car even to go to work this month?
Man,
come on, we got to work with this.
Come on now. And I'm like, come on, when are the Georgia people, when are Americans gonna see a better quality of life? Because literally, when you go to some people's household, nothing in the refrigerator.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Kids, like back to school used to be a big thing. Used to see people out shopping. Hey, I got these, I got that. Now it's kind of like I got an outfit for the first 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. What happened to the first 5 days?
What happened to the first 5 days? And it's got to start trickling down. And now, the one thing that I appreciate about you, I know you're a strong Democrat and you have strong democratic principles, but your main focus is we the people. What do you say to the constituents of your districts that are Republican, hardcore Republican? How does your message resonate with them? And how do you reach those voters in order so that they can see your vision to move Georgia forward?
Exactly. So when you said strong Democrat, that's why I'm running on a platform of we the people.
Okay.
I'm all about the Constitution. When you take the oath, and I've taken that oath numerous times as a military officer, and I've given the oath. We take an oath to the Constitution, we the people, not we the Republicans, not we the politics, not we the independents.
Okay.
So when I do speak with Republicans, and I've spoken to lots, and independents,
right.
When I speak with them and they say, well, I'm a Republican, and I said, that's great. Because you live in the greatest country in the world, and we are a democracy.
Yes.
But guess what? If we keep on the current path that we on, democracy would be no more. And there would not be a Republican Party or a Democratic Party or an independent party.
Yes.
There would be an authoritarian or a communist type party where the only ideology that you're going to follow is the one somebody give you.
Whoa.
And that may not be in line with your character traits, doing with honesty and integrity, human dignity, and respect for others. Now, if that's the track that you want to follow, go right ahead. But for me in my house, we deserve to eat just like the people in the White House deserve to eat.
Man.
I deserve health care just like they deserve health care. And why should I have to work 4 jobs when their only job is to go there and represent me, and they can't get that right?
Man,
that's all I'm saying.
Woo, you hitting it on the head with that one. And I think that's all we actually want is
representation.
Yes. Representation that's gonna think for us and not just elitists, to say, hey man, we up here, y'all down there, we'll throw you out. Nah, this is not Roman Empire days where we hail to the king and, man, you throw loaves of bread over the king walls. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And everybody come running for a crumb.
Come on now.
We don't want to do that. I'm looking at when we talk about we as a country, we need to unite. I don't have anything against Republicans. I don't have anything against independents nor Democrats.
Okay.
But as a country,
right.
we have to be able to have our political differences and agree to disagree, but come together and remember our main focus to be serving in the White House as a congressman, a senator, or the president is to represent the people.
Yes.
And right now, when I see pictures on television, I don't see representation up there because I am not any of those males that's standing up there on that platform with the president.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have to be more inclusive.
Yes. I definitely agree with you. I definitely stand with you, Affirm, and I think we need more representation at the table. Now, for the constituent that is, and we also seen in one of your other stances in your platform is immigration. And we know immigration and crime has been kind of mixed, with your theme of safety, where ICE is heavy and they're locking, people up. So.
Yes.
What's your stance on immigration? How are you going to improve the immigration law, and how are you going to fight for immigrants who are trying to establish a quality of life in America as well and be safe?
I think number one, we need an immigration policy. Of course, we all want safety for our families and our communities.
Definitely.
We need the police force. We need those individuals to come out, but we do not need individuals that are running loosely. Lawlessness, to me, in my opinion, ICE is lawlessness. Nobody is holding them accountable. There was just one of the representatives that just said the Fourth Amendment is being violated every day. When you can come to someone's door and break their door down, but you have no right to be there, you have no warrant.
Right.
That's not an administrative warrant signed by ICE. Is not a warrant to come to somebody's home and drag them out of there.
Absolutely.
So yes, we do need to secure our borders, but we need to do it in a humane manner.
Correct.
We are not animals. We are not vicious. We need to put a moral compass back out there that we have empathy for others.
Yes.
And that's my main thing. So, number one, we need an immigration policy.
Definitely.
Don't tell someone they can become a citizen of the United States of America and it's 20 years later, we still trying to figure it out. They have no process to follow. And I'm going to tell you a quick story about ICE.
Right.
I have a family member who's married to an American that's from Canada. They say they were going after criminals. She has no criminal record.
Okay.
But once she let her green card expire, she went to go to renew it.
Right.
They took her passport. They put on an ankle bracelet. And now she's still waiting to hear what's going to happen.
Okay.
I thought that was for criminals. And for someone to give you, do you know when you get an ankle bracelet on your one of the little security things they can track you?
Yes.
You pay for that. That's like $500 a month.
Wow.
For them to track you.
Wow.
So make that make sense. How is that the American way? Why are we putting people in detention centers, but you are keeping their congressman out or their congresswoman out to come and check on them, to validate that they're being treated humanely? We have people dying with no explanation as to what happened. And all we keep hearing are bad reports, but they're telling us from ICE, you just can't walk in there if you want to. Why is Congress standing by allowing ICE to dictate what happens to their constituents in these detention centers? I will not allow that in District 10. I want to see my individuals, and I want to know why they're here. If they're not criminals, they need to be stayed in their communities until we can figure a way to deport them humanely. Not house them and warehouse them. Don't feed them, not giving them proper care, and don't give any explanation as to how they're dying in the hands of ICE.
Man, and that's interesting that you say that, because it's like, imagine going to sleep with your family one night, holding your wife, holding your husband, laying in the bed with your children, your family, and the next day you're in the back of a pen.
Yes.
All because
you know, for me, it's a black woman here in America,
right.
And knowing my black history, that is frightening.
Yes.
Because that's all that to me. And the fact that here in America we would allow these individuals to walk around with their face covered, with hats on so no one can even recognize who they are.
Right.
Why are we doing this? Why are we allowing this as American people? We have to stand up for what we know is morally right.
Correct.
And right now, we're standing by like we don't know what's morally right anymore. What happened to our moral compass? Are we so far gone that we don't know what respect for another human being even looks like?
Man. I 100% agree with you, because I've seen some treacherous things in person and on social media where I'm like, man, that could be anybody.
Us.
Yeah. Whoever totes the biggest guns is like they're almost in control, and there's no protection towards the American people and whoever the elitists want to target.
And we're not holding people accountable for their actions.
Exactly.
And so we have to do that. We cannot allow ICE to go around being lawless in the land.
Wow.
This is America. We have a constitution. We have a process. We have a Bill of Rights. People have rights.
Definitely.
And I can tell you from my perspective, we need a new Bill of Rights. We need an amendment to the Bill of Rights. We need to include these social issues that everyone is trying to step by and say, oh, well, we don't want to pay for social policies. We don't want to pay for food stamps. We don't want to pay for welfare. Where you wouldn't if you gave people living wages. They could pay for themselves. You can't stand on somebody's head and say, I don't know why you won't stand up.
Man.
I can't stand up when you're standing on my head. I can't turn over.
Yes, absolutely.
And I can never get ahead if you don't give me a living wage so I can support my family. I have human decency. I have respect.
Yes.
Every man, every woman want to be paid what they're worth.
Yes.
And why are we allowing this not to happen?
Man, for our audience that's following us, watching this show and listening on our streaming platforms, how do they support Pam Delancy? How do they donate? How do they follow you to learn more about your message so we can get you across that finish line November 2026? What's your message and where do we follow you?
Okay, so you can follow me on votepamdelancy.com.
Okay.
And I'm here to tell you that if you have it to give, yes, every dollar counts. Just like every vote is more important, though. Your vote. So if you do not have any cash that you can give, prayer goes a long way.
Okay.
And I believe in prayer, and so I am willing to accept that. If I'm willing to accept in lieu of you're not being able to donate, call a friend.
Yes.
Have a friend listen at my message. Take people back. We have to restore hope in our system. We have to restore hope in the voting process, because people would not spend millions of dollars to keep you from voting if your vote didn't count. So I'm asking you now, get your friends together, get your family together, get out, go make it a family thing. Vote PamDelancy.com, because I'm all about we the people and not we the politics.
Absolutely.
That includes everyone.
Absolutely.
Inclusive, Republicans, Independents, and Democrats.
Man, you out in the community. You got 3 events coming up this weekend.
Yes.
You're going to be on the road, back at it again. I like how you staying in shape, working out, doing your thing. I mean, you passionate about that, man. I think you get that PT in every day.
Your frame of mind, just being able to, for me,
Okay.
working out relaxes me.
Wow.
Working out energizes me to start my day.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna start off on this energy or this high. I get a natural high just from getting up. Number one, because I'm alive.
That's right.
I survived gallbladder cancer, 6 months of chemotherapy, sitting on the sofa. So getting up every day and being able to do something is worthwhile to me. And I encourage everyone to get out. And no matter what it is you do, get out when you first get up in the morning, or if morning time is not good for you, in the afternoon. Do something that's physically for you, because your health, like I said at first, is your wealth. Without your health, you don't have anything. You think that is bad now.
Yes.
And we don't have medical insurance. We don't have affordable health care. We don't have a living wage. So if your health fails, how do you support these chronic diseases and illnesses because you're not taking care of yourself?
Wow.
So we need to promote preventive health as much as possible. Not chronic, not blood pressure, not stress, not diabetes. We get it in the front. And how do we do that? we promote universal health care, provide health care for everyone in America so that we can have a healthy environment in which we're surrounded by caring, loving people. Vote PamDelancy.com because I'm all about you.
Man, y'all heard it right here on Voices of the Village podcast. We want to thank Miss Pam Delancy, candidate for Georgia District 10. She's on the campaign trail. I know she coming back on this show before election day because, I mean, she is on fire, and she's on fire for the people, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Once recognizing our sponsors, South Atlanta Family Law Firm, A New Well, and MNB Justice, the best defense, man. We just want to make sure we recognize all of our community partners. Shout out to the District Attorney Power Moves Initiative, getting ready to go back into schools, mentoring the youth, staying ahead, reaching them where they're at with civic engagement and civic leadership. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is my conversation with Ms. Pam Delancy.
Thank you.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast.
For justice and peace and equality. Now the world they will see. That's why